Welcome to a quick sharp review of the Tokyo Ghoul complete box set. I'm going to be talking a bit about the structure of this release and what's included inside the box set. I'm going to be talking about the story and then lastly about some music I would recommend listening to while you're reading it. So Tokyo Ghoul by Sui Yoshida. So this is the first part of the Tokyo Ghoul story, the second part being Tokyo Ghoul Re, and that is compiled in a different box set. So this is the sort of the first basically half. The Re is a bit longer, it's got more volumes, but this is a 14 volume part, and I think it's usually a decent price to get this sort of box. Can't remember exactly what I paid, maybe 150 Australian dollars. The back has little insert pictures of all of the different covers you're going to get here, and it's got them labelled as well from 1 to 14. You can even see here, there's some nice artwork on the side, and this is just a continuation of that front picture. The covers in this series are really nice, and they get nicer as the series goes as well. And I would say that across the board with the internal artwork of the manga as well. Just for comparison for size of these volumes, so you can buy these individually or in the box set. And they're all just slightly bigger than sort of a standard Jump manga volume. They've also got a bit more of a matte finish as opposed to sort of the glossy finish, which is nice. They also have colour pages, at least a couple, and then some profiles of characters. Very nice artwork in this series, and the paper quality, I reckon, is probably a bit nicer. You can see that bleed through a little bit there. Just compare it to Sakamoto days, where you can see quite a bit more of that bleed through there. Not sure if you can see it that well. Yeah, a little bit there. Tokyo Ghoul, if you haven't seen it or read it, it's about ghouls who are sort of like vampires. They live on human flesh, and they live among us. And then a human boy gets turned into a ghoul, and sort of having to deal with that and skirting the line of both like the human world and the ghoul world, because he sort of doesn't quite fit in either way. I watched the original anime a while ago, and I thought it was pretty good. And then famously, the sort of rest of the anime, or the second season of the anime, steered clear of the source material and sort of just did its own thing, and was poorly received. I liked the anime, but I didn't love it at the time, and that may have been like sort of the hype around it at the time, where I felt like every sort of like edgy teenager was using like pictures of Tokyo Ghoul to like express their thoughts about society and stuff. It's actually a really good series, and it's got, as I've mentioned before, really nice artwork. I don't want to show too much from these later volumes for fear of spoiling things. Nice series that's sort of not super traditional shonen manga. Pretty gory. It's got a fair bit of violence and stuff, but some sort of interesting ideas, I think, around like good portrayals of, I guess, like trauma response and dealing with that, and then how that sort of manifests in a body that is not quite human, I think is quite interesting. And there's like sort of good central mystery to it all as well. I don't know, I really like these early volumes where they're describing how the ghouls can't eat human food, and that a salad might taste like eating mown grass, and meat might taste like dirt to them or something. There's really vivid descriptions. I really like that stuff. There's this little, you can see there's some artwork inside the box as well. Little cutie little artworks there, and then also this back one of Rize and Kaneki. Also got a double-sided poster, but like I'm not going to put that up. And as for music, the Tokyo Ghoul soundtrack is really good, the anime one. I don't think it always fits when you're trying to read the manga, so there's a lot more action scenes than that soundtrack allows for. So I would recommend listening to the Arjin Demi-Human anime soundtrack, because I think it's got more cool action beats. It's a similar type of series, like it has some of the similar themes of this, but I think some of that action music is a bit better and fits the scenes in this more. So I'll give that a go, but otherwise, just use the Tokyo Ghoul soundtrack if you like, but most of the songs are a bit slower, but really nice tracks on there. Anyway, I'll do the box set at some point, because I have that one as well, but I haven't read it yet. So when I finish reading it, I'll do my review of that. Thanks, bye.